Whatever
Wow.
I just need you guys to be better, do better. I wanted Caleb to start it off because there's an NFL player that decided to donate his playoff paycheck to
29,000.
So what's his name?
DeAndre Hopkins.
From the Houston Texans.
Yeah. 29. Yep.
Man, and what an amazing dude.
That's beautiful.
Let me give you guys a little bit of background of what's going on. On December 30th, Jazmine Barnes, a 7-year-old girl, was in the car with her mother, LaPortia, and she was driving in Houston. If you're familiar with the area, the Beltway is like if you were in Atlanta, 285, but it's double that size. So
Wow.
It would be considered like on the Decatur side. So it was like on the east side of Houston. She was going to Walmart. She was driving by Walmart like 7 something in the morning. So it was kind of dark still. And somebody started shooting at her, and she's in the car with her children. And so, unfortunately, the little girl died. She got shot in the head in this altercation. The mother, she suffered a broken shoulder. When asked what happened, she told them, we were driving, someone started shooting at us. And when they asked for a description of the guy, she said it was a white man in a red pickup truck. Now, in Texas, that's
Redneck
one
starter
in
pack.
every.
Yeah. It's like a redneck
one
starter
in
pack
every
for
4
real, bro.
people.
Confederate
But,
flag.
I mean, nevertheless, that was the description they had. That's what everyone was going on. So for days, Sean King got involved. Merritt Law Firm got involved. They started a reward system. They got up to $100,000. So they had a rally. Her funeral is this week. And if you're watching this today on Tuesday, it's actually today. So for days they were looking. Sean King kept posting. There were so many leads, and everyone was looking for this white guy in a red truck, right? So last night they had someone get arrested, 2 young 20 and 24-year-old black men, for her murder. And so they went before the judge this morning. One of them was charged. One of them hasn't been charged yet. But come to find out, it wasn't a white guy after all. Now, you know me. I'm like, whoa. When I found out what happened, I'm on the internet, and I'm like, who find this motherfucker? Whatever. So today, everyone's coming for me on it. Instagram, like, it's a black guy. But I just want to say before anybody says anything, let me get this off my chest. This is not a fucking tic-tac-toe board of race when it comes to when something happens, and I'm sick of that. Because as you can see, there's murderers and all sorts of people in all races. So every time something happens, let's not pull out the tic-tac-toe race card and try to figure out who's winning, who commits the most crimes. That's not the issue. The issue is guns. And until we address that issue, we're never going to get anywhere. We don't need to keep playing tic-tac-toe of races and keeping score of who's shooting them more. Get gun control, and then we can go from there. Because then the right people will have the opportunity to get guns, and the wrong people won't. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Jay Black.
How you get gun control of people getting illegal guns?
Gun control changes the legality of guns.
Criminals gonna find a way to get guns.
Okay,
gun
well,
control
find
gonna
a
stop
way.
me and you from getting guns to protect ourselves.
Okay,
That's
find
true.
a way then. The way shouldn't
You
be.
you can't stop old Ricky and Billy Bob on the street from getting a fucking illegal gun.
Yeah.
You just can't.
It's contraband.
Okay,
Yeah.
hold
You
on.
can't.
Stop right there. Let's address what you just said. You can't stop people from illegally buying guns. You can't stop them. You can't stop them, but you could put hurdles in their way. So
How?
you change
The
the
hurdles
laws.
are already there. The laws affect people like me and you who need to protect ourselves.
Everyday
They
people.
don't affect me. I could go buy a gun right now.
But
and
gun control
legally,
gonna make it harder for you to get it because
Why?
guess what?
I
The
have
guy
no felonies. I
guy
have
that's
no-
trying to get a gun to scrape
have no
away the
mental
serial
health
number,
issues.
he ain't looking to go through no legal system to get the gun. He looking to get a throwaway. He gonna get it illegally. He not going to go nowhere illegally to get a gun. So how you stop
He's not gonna go to a gun store.
Yeah, he's not going to go to get a gun.
Right.
So how you gonna stop him from
That's
getting
true.
a gun?
So all
Yeah.
it does is make it hard for people who's legit. to
Like
get
me
a gun.
and you, it's gonna make it harder for us to get guns.
So if
Yeah.
so if there's a system established where, for example, you can't have a AK-47.
It's already there. We can't have it in America. It's already there. It's already there.
You can't have you can't buy whatever. You can still, what do you mean you can't have it?
You can't have an AK-47 in America, but you can't have a fully automatic gun in America. Yet the drug dealers and gangsters got fully automatics.
Right. That's crazy.
That right there, this gun issue is
that's scary.
it's about you say illegal guns or whatever.
Yeah.
Say that,
Illegal guns.
but
Yeah.
it's still a
the
whole.
illegal guns, because they already put a ban on bump stocks,
The
right?
field is oversaturated with guns, so it's like you saying that is how do they even start to do that? Because there's so many guns out here. It's so many guns out here. These folks don't even know how many guns it is out there on the
Okay,
street.
so in the case of something like this, where it's like somebody from the street and not somebody's kid, but there are too many instances where somebody that's not supposed to have it has it. I mean, you don't have to stop everything and be like, okay, because like you said, somebody's gonna get it, they're gonna get it. In this instance, it was an alleged mistaken identity where they were after this person that they were looking for anyway. So yeah, they probably would find a way to get this person. But in the case where it's Johnny and Johnny is on something for something because he ain't supposed to be in school because he's in special school, but he went and bought a gun because they didn't check like him.
Yeah.
I don't want him with a gun. You know what I mean? Like there's certain ways, and see that gun is out of circulation. Like it's a little bit of control. We not talking about bans. We just talking about control, like
Regulations
But
and things.
the militaries, when we got all these guns in, they sold all the guns today in the streets.
Yeah.
You gonna be able to find a gun.
And they,
Yeah.
You're gonna be able to still find a gun
Somehow,
wherever
some
you
way.
go.
Yeah.
They here.
Yeah.
They already.
That's real.
Okay, so why is it that other countries have just as much guns as we have, but the murder rate is so low? Or the gun violent rate is so low?
Other countries, their own legal citizens can't have guns. That would go in other countries. Like their legal citizens can't have guns. That's why their legal citizens don't ever defend themselves when they faced with a gun-to-gun action.
Yeah.
In America, we have freedom to carry.
Yeah.
So we can carry guns, but you can't stop the illegals from getting illegal guns. Just like you can't stop people from getting weed.
Dad, that's another good point.
Like you can't stop it.
But
you can't.
it's still here.
It's still here.
But you know that there's at one time and another there's a drought of weed, right? You know what I mean? Like there's sometimes when like the manufacturers.
Plus, if you buy a gun today, how I'm supposed to know in 6 months you gonna click out?
That's fair.
I'm just asking.
That's fair.
If I buy a gun today, how you know in 6 months? Oh, Nate gonna click out. You don't know that.
Because when you click
That's real.
out, you need to get
And I got
gun in.
and I got PTSD from war. But I can legally buy a gun. I got a license to carry, but you don't know you can't predict, in 8 months he gonna click out.
But
like,
you know
can't
what?
predict that.
Yeah.
You just gotta wait till it happen, and then we gotta scrape it up from there.
And take it.
All right, well,
That's
so,
tough.
Countries is like New York. Can't have a gun. You going to Rikers Island? You going to Rikers Island? You going to Rikers Island if you get caught with a gun?
Yeah. You still gonna find a way, bro. Like no matter what, you still gonna find a way. Yeah.
In New York,
That's facts.
everybody has a gun that wants to have a gun. Like, I don't know how do I explain this. Everybody that has a gun that wants to have a gun, but everyone that wants a gun doesn't have a gun. Does that make sense? Like in Texas, everybody has a gun. Like that's what you do. You have a gun.
In Georgia, everybody has a gun.
No, you best believe that.
Everybody has a gun. In the South, everybody has a gun. In New York,
especially white people, bro.
In New York, everybody that needs a gun has a gun, but everybody doesn't have a gun. Like you could get a gun, but it's not like everyone has a gun. Do you understand what I mean? Like people that want to have a gun, that need to have a gun, they got a gun. But does everybody have a gun? Not really, but they could get one.
Only thing is though, Kim, especially in like today's age, we just got to make sure that we got guns. Just being like straight up, because
black folks,
because white people, bro, they gonna have guns no matter what. Like growing up, all the white kids like who I knew, they was going target practicing at 10 years old, shooting shotguns.
Let me ask you this,
honey.
The people that's making these rallies against the NRA, how many of those people are black?
Right.
Like that's marching
Me?
and saying the gun control. I mean, you probably one of 100, like 1 out of 100. Like out of all the people that's marching for gun control, most of them are white.
Yeah.
It's like shit, like you just said, the black people we gotta have guns. It's like shit, we gotta be ready for war.
Jay Black, NRA is mostly composed of who?
White people.
I rest my case. Like
Georgia is the #1 state with the most guns out of all of us.
Bruh, you remember Brian Kemp? Yes. Bruh, Brian Kemp's campaign video was him shooting a gun, talking about, bro.
Was he clean?
Yes, talking about they ain't gonna take our guns, bro. Bro, we talk about the governor,
but
bro.
There's a history
talk about the governor.
There's a history behind why they do that. There's a history
Guns don't
behind
kill
why they
people.
do that.
People kill people.
That's facts.
Okay.
Because
that's another
cars, they
thing,
don't
but that's
technically
for
kill
another-
people.
That's for another subject. I have that for another part of this episode. We're gonna talk about that too.
Hey, what you gotta say, Steve?
This is 10 times bigger than weed. Like, guns rule the world.
Yeah, whoever got the gun, you gonna be empowered.
Guns got the power.
That's facts.
So there's a history
That's
behind
facts.
why. Because after the slaves were freed,
Oh yeah,
they
of course.
have been thinking that they need to pile up on guns.
But
since then.
here's the
So
thing though, Kim.
that's-
Like
that's a thing that they prey upon come
Easily.
every election time.
Is
And
gun
Brian
rights.
Brian Kemp.
Insecurities from that.
He was very successful in doing that, running his campaign.
Fear
on
tactics
that.
is the best strategy,
that's-
man.
Look it up, the history behind why the NRA and why and when this
Because-
whole gun obsession.
And
became
Kim,
a
actually
thing
in the
this country.
60s, in the late 60s, early 70s, the NRA, they finally were talking about gun rights, or they were actually for taking away guns when the Black Panther Party started to
Exactly.
get guns. So they were
So
against
as
guns.
soon as all of us start registering
Yeah.
and
was
carrying,
different.
open carrying,
It was
we'll
different.
see if they won't change. the
Oh,
law.
easily.
Us and
Oh, good catch.
This is not an NFL Watch episode, okay?
I ain't gonna say us in particular. Like, why do you think America's so hell bent on other people not having what they have?
Mm-hmm.
So they can win.
Power.
Exactly.
Yep.
That rules the world. Like,
If you got the
World
gun.
War I and World War II came about, and niggas were like, oh, we could control some shit with this. Like,
It's easy, bro.
that changed the narrative. Like, that's 10 times bigger than any other problem we have. Like,
They got
if
guns,
you have
man.
guns, you have power.
Yep.
That nigga said shit on Baby Boy.
Handed us Bibles. Yeah. I remember it was like, I'm an old saying, man. When they came, they gave us Bibles and they had guns. And that's just what happened from there. And it's that simple. No.